Hi guys, this is Playdates and Travels, and today is going to be a fun-filled Hocus Pocus day. No, that's just one thing I'm showing today. But hi guys, if you don't already know me, my name is Christina. I do a lot of Disney content. I'm particularly obsessed with Hocus Pocus. It's my very favorite Halloween movie ever, and every year more and more I like to celebrate it. I know some people already have their Halloween decor already, even though we're in the middle of August. As I'm filming, this might go out in September by the time I get this video up, but honestly, I don't have space in my place, so I have all my stuff still in storage, and I have to get all that out, and that involves convincing my husband to take a bunch of boxes for decorating that he is definitely not willing to do in August, so in storage it will remain. However, I did break out a couple of Hocus Pocus things that I have on hand, such as these ears that were made for me lovingly by Melody Phoenix herself. That's her channel, Melody. And as part of a Hocus Pocus swap we took place in last year, I unfortunately was going to do a Hocus Pocus swap this year, and then I just have so many things going on that I don't think that's going to happen, sadly. I know there are a couple in the works this year, so I can't wait to watch that content in the future, but I will not have more Hocus Pocus related videos coming up, which is why I have today's video. So I broke out my Hocus Pocus spirit jersey from last year. This is actually, I'm wearing it backwards because I think it's cool. It has all this fun designing. On the back it just has Binks's character, and that's it. If that's coming out on camera, I'm not 100% sure. I'm flipping around. At any rate, the reason I'm wearing this is because, and I also grabbed Winifred, who was from the outlet earlier this year, is because I just received a package in the mail from ShopDisney, and I was super excited when I saw these were released online. I knew that I had to order them because they are brand new Hocus Pocus pins, and like I said, I am Hocus Pocus obsessed. I need all the merch, so I went crazy and ordered 5 boxes. I have heard that these are also released in the parks. I haven't been to the parks yet. I am planning on going to downtown Disney tomorrow in Disneyland, so maybe if I see these, I could get tempted to buy more, which is why I wanted to open these now. But these are brand new boxes released in the Disney parks as well as online in ShopDisney. If they're still available, they might have sold out already. But this is the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular, which that is actually the show that's at the in Disney World every year.
Oh, perhaps you could help us with our Hocus Pocus party potion, so that we may throw the most villainous Halloween party this kingdom has ever seen.
So that's pretty cool. They made a whole mystery box themed around it, and you have, how many are in here? Let's see. It's like in this really fun font. 8 pin collection. So there are 8 pins. Each box contains 2 randomly selected pins. When I ordered these, I had for some reason thought there was only going to be 1, which is why I ordered 5. That way I could have a choice of getting 5 out of the 8. However, I'm actually going to be able to get 10. I could potentially get the entire set. Will I? Let's find out. So the beginning of this video is going to be me opening up my new pins, and I'm also going to show you my other ShopDisney items. I haven't done a ShopDisney haul on this channel in a really long time, so I figured what better way to show all the new stuff that I just recently got from ShopDisney than in this video as well. So if you like seeing what's at the Disney store and you like Hocus Pocus, this is your video. Please consider hitting that like button. Consider subscribing if you already are not following me just yet. And let's get into these boxes because I am dying to see what's inside. So again, I have 5 of these, and here's a close-up. I'm going to insert a close-up on the screen as well of what the box actually looks like. And it basically has Winifred going like, ah! In the background. There is a pin of Binks. There's one of Sarah Sanderson, and she's holding a candelabra in her hand. Awesome. There's one of Mary looking very Mary-like, and she's like, ah! And then there's one of the book. There's one of the 3 Sanderson sisters together. There's one of the cauldron with an eye in the center of it. Not really sure why Disney chose to put an eye on the cauldron and not the book. The book actually has like what looks like tarot card hands, and the book in the actual movie has an eye. So they switched those around, in my opinion, whatever. And then the last thing is a skull with wings. Okay, some fun potion-y stuff. So those are the different choices that I have. Obviously, the one that I would want the most are the 3 Sanderson sisters together, or the ones of them individually. And then I would also love one of the book. I don't think I have any book pins. I have now amassed a pretty large collection of Hocus Pocus pins. So each of these comes in these baggies. So let's see what we have inside of my first box. And unlike the box lunch Loungefly ones, they do not have a slit that's already pre-cut, so I'm going to need my scissors for this. So the first one feels kind of like a person, or Binks, maybe. I'm trying to do the feel test. So let's see what we have here. Yay! my absolute favorite Sanderson sister is the one of the plush that I have behind me. Winifred Sanderson is my favorite. I'm a huge Bette Midler fan and I love her character so much. And that is the one pin that I would have wanted to get the most. So I do have her as my first choice, my first pick. And oh my gosh, the emerald green on her outfit is looking really awesome, guys. Her face is in that signature look of hers. Her hair looks so big. And I love the bodice. I'm going to actually insert a close-up of this pin right now. But that is an amazing little pin of her. I absolutely adore Winifred so much in this. This is actually a really nice pin. Awesome. And then my second pin from the very first box. Hopefully whoever picked me out pins did a great job. Ooh, is this? Oh, I thought it was Sarah, but it's all three sisters. So I really like my first box. I got the one of Mary and the one of the three sisters. I probably could have stopped there, honestly. This one has Sarah, and there's a little bit of green in her hair at the very bottom. There's Winifred again with that face and that hair. And then all you get is Mary's eyes and her hair. You don't even get her mouth. And she's just doing the whole side thing that she does, like. So that is pretty cool of the three of them right there. I love my first two picks from this box. That was awesome. Let's go to the next one. The next thing I have in here feels like the book to me again. And I'm right this time. It actually is the book. Wow, this is a big pin. So I have my very first book pin. I think I like the Loungefly pin box design better, just because it was a little bit more realistic. But this is bigger than those Loungefly pins for sure. And this one is a nice deep purple once again, with the little border around it, and it's got the two tarot hands with eyes in the center. So that's a close-up of what the book pin looks like. Very interesting. Super awesome. And then the back just has like this silver, it says Disney Limited Release with a bunch of Mickey heads, so nothing too special. It's kind of like a flat back as well, but I really like this pin. It's nice and big. Will go well. I might have to have my own Hocus Pocus pin board this year, guys. That would be kind of cool. And then going beyond that, oh yay! If I couldn't pick my choice, my next one is of Sarah Sanderson, and she is holding the candelabra. So far, no duplicates. These first two boxes were a great pick. I'm absolutely loving that. That is a really awesome pin of Sarah. Definitely happy to get her in my collection, and I think this is actually my first Sarah pin. I've never gotten lucky with the previous Disney Mystery boxes to get her, or the Loungefly set, so pretty cool. I really do like these boxes. They're nice and pretty. The font is a little hard to read on this side, though. This one feels smaller. Just because it's smaller, I will say it's Mary. I feel like they would make Mary smaller. No! I was just imagining that. Or I have my first duplicate. That sucks. So I do have an extra Sarah. Hopefully I don't have duplicates of the rest. I have one extra of that. If you guys are interested in Sarah, I have another one. I'll put her right here so I remember that. If this one is the book, it will be a duplicate of the last box. And you know, just feeling it, it definitely feels like it is. So I kind of don't even want to open this because I got a duplicate box. I'm going to save this to the end and see, was I correct? And that's the book. We're going to move on to the next box though because I'm not testing fate yet. No. Tempting fate. All right, box number 4. Hopefully not a duplicate. Okay, this feels like it could be a person. Yes! Okay, I was like, I don't recognize this pattern yet. Oh, I love this pin. This might be my favorite Mary pin ever of all the ones that I've seen. Oh, this one's really cool. She looks nice and plump here. Her apron is drawn out. You can see the patchwork right in the front on the purple. And she then, again, is doing that little side sneer that she does, and her hair is in that little bob. She looks absolutely amazing. That's a close-up of her right there. You can see the nice checkered pattern on her skirt as well, and the nice yellow on her arms. Oh, I love the sleeve work and the little sparkle like stars they drew. This is so cool. I actually really like this Mary pin. Okay, so let's see what this next one is. I'm gonna dive right into this. Could this be Binks? Could I get that lucky? It is Binks! Ooh, I'm pretty good at guessing these right now. Okay, so Binks has a nice glitter, sparkly shimmer to him, and his eyes are glowing. I wonder if this glows in the dark. That would be an even nicer touch if this actually did glow in the dark, because his eyes look like they would glow. But his tail is all drawn out. He looks very, very darling. It's interesting they went with purple for him instead of black. I feel like the purple helps like the other definition of these lines stand out, so that's actually a nice touch with him. Obviously Binks is not purple in the movie, but to make him purple goes along with the whole like aesthetic of this set, I would say. So that's actually a pretty nice touch. So So far, I have been able to get, let's see, I have all 4 on the top, so that's awesome. And then I have the book and the Sanderson sisters in the center. So all I'm missing is that skull and that cauldron, and then I'm almost complete with the set. So let's go ahead to my next box. My next and final box, I should say, because I did only order 5, and it did take 4 boxes to get 6 out of the 8 pins without duplicates. Sadly, I do have that one duplicate box, so let's see what we have in here. And my very first pin doesn't feel like a book, so I'm going to go ahead and open it. Could be a cat, though. Yeah, this is Binks. All right, so I have my second duplicate. So I have Binks once again. So he will also be up for trade if someone is in need of an extra Binks pin. Hit me up. I might still have this. And this is my final Pocus pin from this collection. Is it a cauldron? Is it the skull? Oh no, I see green. I see green. Is this Winifred? It's Winifred. You know what? I don't mind having a duplicate version of her, though, because she is my favorite. I feel like she's going to be really popular from this set. So she's a good duplicate to have. So obviously I did not complete the set. I'm actually short 2 of the pins. I am not a completist, darn it. I don't want to order any more boxes, though. So if I try to become a completist, I will trade for those final pins. I'm not 100% in love with them, though, so I might be okay with not being a completist. Like, I don't really need that cauldron or that skull, so I would say I'm probably good, but I'm also good for trading for other things, too. If you guys haven't seen my collections videos that I've been putting on this channel a lot more frequently lately, I collect a lot of things, not just Ariel and Mulan like a lot of people thought, so hit me up. I'm happy to look at your traders. I love trading, actually. So I do have an extra Winifred as well, so she's going to go over there, and then I am going to just open this up. I am 100% positive this has to be the book. That was definitely a duplicate box. It was. So this is, once again, womp womp womp, a book. So I only had 1 box that was the same replica. That last one that had Winifred and Binks was not my first. Actually, no, that's not true. My first box was Winifred and Binks, wasn't it? So it seems like they have the same kind of characters in some of the repeat boxes, too. So there you go, but I do have an extra book, an extra Winnie, an extra Sarah, and an extra Binks. Sadly, but I'm sure I will find a good home for those. So that was my Hocus Pocus set. Let me know what you think about those pins in the comments below. And now I'm going to show you the other Shop Disney items that I got, which includes a Hocus Pocus item. Okay, so since we've been on the Hocus Pocus vein, I think at one point I had a deal of some kind where I could save 20% plus 10% or something like that. I don't remember, 25% maybe. So I splurged and finally cracked down and got this figurine that I looked at all last Halloween season, and I was kind of interested in it, but I also didn't like the size of it for the price. I think this original price is like $50, $49.99 from, it's a Q-Fig. And if you guys don't know from the picture, it is this figurine that they've had in the Disney store. My store has had it forever. No one ever bought it out completely, so I doubt it was that popular everywhere else, too, because people saw the size of it and were kind of like, I don't know about that price. But like I said, I splurged for this because, oh, that's really cool, actually, because I got it on sale, so I did not pay full price, and that's like a life-size figure of what they're going to look like. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to have out for Halloween purposes and whatnot, so I broke down and bought it. This was a while ago, though. I've had this for several months, sitting in the corner of my room waiting to be filmed for a Shop Disney haul, and I just never got around to opening my Shop Disney merch. I can't believe that. I've just been sitting on these things, but so this even feels fragile to me. Like, I feel like this could break very easily. They are glued down on this one end, but nothing else is secured, so that kind of concerns me just a tad. But this is all 3 Sanderson sisters, and they are riding on the vacuum, and there's like a cloud of smoke, a puff of smoke behind them, and there's all 3 embracing while riding on this. And that's a pretty cool portrait of them. I love how like big and life-sized their faces are. Are they drawn 100% accurately? Maybe not, but it's a pretty close replica, and it definitely is a nice representation of Hocus Pocus. I'm just distracted by my ears as I look at the viewfinder. I just love these ears that Melody made for me with Winifred's face popping out at me. I love it. Anyway, but this is really cool, and that gives you an example of what Winnie's face actually looks like. But yeah, a nice little detailed figurine, and I will have this out come Halloween. and I'll put it next to Winnie for now, just so we have it there for safekeeping. Okay, so I showed you some pins. I'm going to go back into the pin world and just show you some other pins that I recently got from ShopDisney. And that includes this mystery pin set. These are mystery keys. If you haven't seen this online, they do have Series 2 available now. I did not get Series 1 because I wasn't such a big fan of the original key designs. And I know that these pins are very, very tiny. So if I didn't really love the designs of the original characters, I was just like, why would I pay the $10? $12.99 now. Oh my gosh, they raised the price, I think, of what this cost. But I did go ahead and splurge for 2 boxes at some point over the summer. So I do have 2 of these 2 mystery pin boxes, Series 2, collect all 6. There's only 1 key pin, I believe, included in each box, however. And your choices, and the reason I got this is because I really want the Aladdin one. So your choices are Aladdin. There's one of Mickey and Minnie in a blue and black and red and gold and yellow design. There's a Star Wars key that's actually kind of cool. They included that. There's a Toy Story 4 key because it does say Bonnie at the end and has a picture of Forky in the center. There's a beautiful one of Stitch that actually looks gorgeous. If I can't get the Aladdin, it's like a genie lamp themed one, then I would actually really like the Stitch one just because I think it looks like fun. And then the final choice is a Pixar key. I'm just going to go ahead and open this right away so I can see what I got. Like I said, only 1 per box, and this is a really tiny little envelope. So these are going to be a lot smaller than those Hocus Pocus I just opened. So let's go ahead and see which ones I just uncovered from Series 2. And I got the Mickey and Minnie one. Okay, so it's got Mickey's eyes and nose, and then Minnie's eyes and nose, plus her bow on either side with the yellow and red stripe and the little blue castle at the end. And the Disney D has some sparkle effects. I'm going to do a close-up of this because there's no way this is going to come out on camera. But it's a very cute little petite pin. This is a perfect type of pin, in my opinion, to put on a pin backpack, excuse me, and then take this to the parks with you, just for a little slight touch of Disney. It can also make for a very fun trader, so I'll have to figure out what I want to do with this one, but very cute. And then the back just has like a simple little gold design, so super nice little pin. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited now. If I couldn't get any other pin, this is the one I wanted the most, and the reason why I ordered these series of pins, so I am good now. I do have the Aladdin one with the nice purple and the gold. You have the genie lamp in the center. It's got a gold castle in the bottom and then a gold trim on the other end for the Disney D. I absolutely love it. Personally, I would say it could use a little bit more pop of purple. I feel like the purple is a little bit on the dull side. It could have definitely been a little brighter, a little more vibrant, but I'm not going to complain because it's a cute little replica of the actual Disney key that I do have of Aladdin as well. And I like this one, so yay. That makes it fun for me that I got the one that I wanted the most. Since I'm already showing you keys, I guess I should show you the next thing, which is it's a Small World key that came out also this summer. This is it says it's a Small World 55 years in the bottom. And I love that it has a display box, but then you also have all the different sayings that you see at the end of the ride. So for example, it says Shalom, farewell, adios, aloha, adios, and then shalom, aloha, and farewell again. So that's in the Disney D, and then in the center you have all the little Small World people, showing that it is a small world after all, different cultures, different colors, we're all different shapes and sizes, but we're all people, right? And then the very bottom, the castle also has a beautiful castle replica of what the Small World ride looks like, also from the Disneyland version. So that is super fun and festive. I'll do a close-up of that, but I absolutely love this little Disney key. Beautiful and colorful, and the box has the gold and gray trim. They did a really nice job. The diamonds all around. It's beautiful. This is a nice collector piece. They were selling at the Disney store. And then I couldn't just settle for the key. I did go ahead and purchase the pin version as well. And so this is the pin version. Same exact design, but this way I have the key, and this way I also have the actual pin and key version of this. And you can see that these keys that they sell individually are a lot bigger than the mystery keys. For comparison, like this is a smaller key. Oh, actually, maybe not by much. It's pretty similar, actually. So I was just making that up. This is the same size as the mystery keys. Go figure. It just looked a lot bigger to me for some reason, but go figure. It's more detailed at any rate, but they're both cute and beautiful. Go check out whatever keys you guys want. Are you guys collecting the keys? Let me know in the comments. I know that some people are like, I like the keys here and there. They remind me of when you actually could get the key from going to the store, so I enjoy them. I have a couple more pins. I have this in my box lunch bag because I also went to box lunch the same day. But I went to the original store, the original Disney store that was in this country, was at the Glendale location in California, and they unfortunately closed that this summer as well. But before leaving, I was able to get a couple of these discount codes. So if you do go to one of your local stores before they close, the one nice thing is that they do give you discount codes. So I think I have 3 in here, which I'm going to hold on to and save for next time I want to buy something. It just gives you free shipping so that you can just save the $6.95 or whatever it is to, you know, not splurge 100% on that. From online, from Shop Disney, I ordered the Disney Store New York City pin because when I went to New York City the first time, when I was just there, I went to the Times Square store again on my recent trip in the summer in July, and I don't remember seeing this pin. They had other pieces of this collection, but I wasn't looking for this. However, the first time I went back in 2019, they were all out of this pin. It wasn't discontinued, but it was out of stock. But for some reason, this was in stock online, so I purchased it because I love Lady Liberty. I think that's a fun little pin set. So you have Lady Liberty on one side, and the other side is the Disney Store NYC official pin. So it's a pin set of 2 that you have there, which is a nice little touch. So I paid for this. Also over the summer, I purchased this Hunchback of Notre Dame 25th Anniversary limited release. It's a Disney Legacy pin that was released, and you can find this online as well. And it's got one of my favorite characters. It's got Esmeralda and Quasimodo. I actually really like this movie. I know a lot of people, it's controversial for a lot, but as dark as it was, I really enjoyed it, and I love the music. And this character is so sad but sweet, and Esmeralda's also a fun heroine as well. So I like this movie. I'm going to put that out there. So because of that, and I love the sparkles, and I love that she's in purple and everything, I did go ahead and buy this pin just for my own personal collection, just to have something fun to include. At my actual store before they closed, the one item I got for like $3, this was originally $16.99, but with the discount, they were giving you $10 off if you came in that day, plus an additional 10 or 20% off for Disney Visa holders. With all the discounts in place at any rate, and plus 50% off that they were doing in store as well, all that stuff combined, or whatever it was, this came out to about $3. So I was like, that's a no-brainer. I can get a brand new Disney mug for $3. I'm in. So this is the Kiss the Girl scene from Little Mermaid, and you can see there's Prince Eric and Ariel, and even Flounder, and he's making little bubbles in the water right below them. It's a beautiful little design, nice golden handle. Of course, that means you can't put it in the microwave, right? And then on this side, it's got a beautiful little saying, and it says, "Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my, is the little girl too shy? You want to listen?" Okay, so then you have the fish, and they have swirls of water coming out of their mouth. It's just a beautiful scene. This is a nice little memory from my childhood. I used to absolutely adore this scene. I used to sing it at the top of my little lungs, similar to what my daughter was doing yesterday. My daughter is really into Olivia Rodrigo right now. She's like, oh, I love her. She's such a good singer. She'll be belting out Driver's License at the top of her lungs, or Deja Vu's her favorite. And then the new one, Traitor, she's getting into that now too. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I used to do that when I was little, and I would be belting out Kiss the Girl as my parents played the soundtrack on repeat. So this has good memories for me. I love this scene. I love this movie. Quite obviously, guys, you guys know that if you watched my channel before that, I'm a big Little Mermaid fan. Okay, so the final item, the final pin item I should say, is actually, I mentioned Little Mermaid. I had to get the castle pin when it came out. This was like the one item that I knew all from the beginning when they announced this castle collection. I was like, whenever they release the Ariel castle, Under the Sea castle, I have to get it because I love the Undersea castle, and there's so little merchandise of the Under the Sea castle. You see a lot of Prince Eric's castle, but I wanted the Undersea castle. I will say that I was devastated, however, because I think I fell asleep. I had set my alarm, but I slept through my alarm the day before. I knew this was going to be released at midnight, and I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning, my time, and I was like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot, and I got up to go purchase the ornament because of all the collections, I didn't get the ornaments. I know that the ornaments sell out so fast. I wanted the ornament version of this, and at 1 a.m. I went literally an hour after its release, and it said low in stock when I went to go check, and even though I put it into my cart, it wouldn't work. So I think they were down to the final few at that point, and I just missed it, and I didn't hesitate either. I literally put it in my cart and tried to check out with my saved card information, but Shop Disney was having a delay, of course. They can never handle these releases, and I just wasn't lucky. So if someone has an ornament out there, an extra one that is in their household that they don't want, please reach out to me. I am interested in the Ariel ornament. So I was devastated that I missed out on the ornament, but at least I could get the castle pin, which is what I purchased. So this is the pin, and it's gorgeous just like all the other castle pins. At this point, I have gotten rid of all but the Cinderella, the original one I still have because that one is super valuable, and I'm going to keep that, hold on for that for a while. I think I even got rid of my Rapunzel one, so I think I only have the Mulan castle because it's Mulan, Ariel, and I think I have Aladdin as well. I think I only have 3, so I'm gonna have to like double check that, but I had to get this one. It's like my favorite movie ever, and like I said, I'm all into the Under the Sea castle. If I'm gonna be honest, I wish the colors of this popped just a tad more. It's a little bit on the dull side for me. I mean, I like it. I just wish that it was more infused with light. I mean, it's hard to do with the pin, but you can see like it has like the little crown on the bottom. You've got some plankton. You've got the Under the Sea entrance gate of Ariel's castle. It's absolutely gorgeous. You cannot get better than these castle pins if you are a castle pin collector like myself. And then the interior is filled with little under the sea motifs and water and light and greenery, and it's just so beautiful. You've got like actual like undergrowth vines, and I just love these pins. They're portrayed so well. It's so much fun. Still need that ornament version, but love this in the meantime. Oh my gosh, I have one more box. I just realized that just came, so I have to open that as well. So let's add that real quick to this haul. My final item also came in a box that was delivered a couple days ago. There's the top, and oh my goodness, I got so much in here. So I'm wearing the Hocus Pocus, so I can show you that, but I also got this Haunted Mansion key that was just released, and it's got Madame Leota and purple, and that looks so awesome with the crest. Oh my gosh. There's a little moon and a sun in the middle. It says Haunted Mansion. It's got the purple and black wallpaper on the Disney D and Madame Leota in the center. I absolutely love this. And just like the other ones, the box theming is pretty awesome as well. I forget the actual price of these keys. I kind of ordered these real fast, but I want to say they were like $12.99 or something like that. This one was $16.99 because it was a two key set, excuse me, and they're Hocus Pocus themed. This one has the Sanderson sisters in the center, and then you have a couple of different items on the Disney D is like a cobweb with a spider, and then at the far end you can see the black flame candle with the actual flame and smoke right above that, and then it says Hocus Pocus in the very far end. And then the other one is Binks in the center with a nice glow around him, nice little halo design. The Disney D is like different Hocus Pocus theming. You can see the silhouette of the different Sanderson sisters. I can see the black flame candle. I can see an eyeball. I can see a spider. So that's all fun. A moon, stars, and then the tip of the Disney castle says Binks with some more sparkle. So this is a really cool little Disney key set, and I am such a Hocus Pocus fan that when I saw these keys were released for Halloween, I was like, yes, need them. So that is also a purchase I made. And finally, while I was going nuts, I ordered a sweater. I ordered this one last year, and I did not get the new Spirit jersey this year, but I did get the new Hocus Pocus sweater. Oh my god. Okay. It almost has like puff sleeves. It's like an Anne of Green Gables moment. But this is what the center looks like. You've got Winnie, Sarah, and Mary. Oh my gosh, look at that detail. So cute. There's a broom. It's super colorful and big and in your face, and I totally splurged for this item. And then on the back you have like a cauldron, you've got the book, you've got candelabra, you've got Binks, eyeballs, all kinds of fun theming in green and purple and black. So that is super fun and festive. This will go really nicely with my Hocus Pocus backpack. I have to wear that in the Halloween season in the parks at some point, but I love this so much. And the sleeves have more of that motif as well. Oh my gosh, what a fun little haul right now. Okay. So that's why it was so soft and puffy, because this is the back. The back is this entire print. This entire print is printed on the back of this, but then if you flip it around, it's got Binks. So if you want to just wear Binks in the front, you can do so on this sweater, or you can flip it around on the other side for the Sanderson sisters part. Isn't that the coolest? So the only problem with this reversible part is this tag. Like, what do you do if you wear it in Binks form? You're going to actually have to cut this off because there is no way to tuck this on the inside without making it look weird. So you definitely have to cut off the tag with this reversible idea, but it's so cool. I love it. Okay, so what was your favorite item? I know I just showed you so much, or mine was probably blown just like mine. Phew, I can probably put all this stuff away. So thanks again for watching, guys. Thanks for the support. I will talk to you soon in the next video. If you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button, joining our community, and talk soon. Bye, guys!